He's even taking Instagram photos by Anthony.
It's getting worse and worse.
Oh, this picture!
Mallorca 2024 Cycling Fanatics Cycling Camp, I recommend. I found it last year when Jasper did his video and I got hooked. I don't regret one bit. Organization is tip-top, the people are fantastic, the weather is with us, the scenery is off the charts. What can you ask more? You have to come next time.
So, here we are. Day one of the cycling camp is always the arrival day. So in the morning, me and Bart, we went to the airport to pick the first guys up.
Hey, we are at Click Rent. We just picked up the keys of this pretty cool car. Check it out, man. They even put our logo on the van. Got a full car for the rest of the week. The camp is really starting. Picking up the first couple guys. It's super awesome to throw this camp again and have these guys come over from all over the world actually. Jasper!
Hey, Martijn.
Aangenaam!
Welcome!
Hey,
Welkom.
Jasper!
Alexi,
Nice to meet you. Where you came from?
Dude, mine was easy compared to you.
Yeah! Right here on the left is Cycling Planet. So that's like the famous cafe of Alaro. The owner is ex-world champion on the track. So he's got like his track bike and his world championship jersey, and you see a lot on Instagram if you follow them. You see a lot of these pro riders and they go there and they sign the wall. So he's got a wall with signatures of like hundreds of professional cyclists. So that's like the famous why people come to Alaro, just to have a coffee there.
I think that's close as possible like we can do.
Priority, of course, is getting the bike ready. Then we do all the other stuff.
After the arrival, come back to the hotel, and then it's time to get ready for the first ride. You get the time to build your bike, check into your room.
Pre-ride snack before we go on the first ride. So Mauro and Angela prepared like a nice Spanish pre-ride snack, and then we're gonna hit the road for this really, it's actually a scenic ride. 35k, one nice climb, really enjoy, get to know each other a bit, and not go too crazy because tomorrow is already a nice big day. First of all, again, welcome to the cycling camp. Super cool that you guys made it out here. Super chill ride today. Focus will be just to chat with each other a little bit. The view is actually going to be pretty cool.
We're doing the Orient loop from the hotel, which is basically the backyard of the hotel. It's pretty cool. So it's a 35k loop. We've been looking up the sky this afternoon. There's a bit of rain, but it's not coming down yet, so that's good. The first 2 or 3 days of the week, it actually was a little bit less warm than what we've seen last year. So we had arm warmers, leg warmers, but you know, the sun was out, so it was still a great day on the bike. Orient loop, which starts off with Col de Honor, and the views are really nice. The idea is just to spin out the legs from travel, jet lag or whatever, and get to know each other. Coming back to the hotel, we had some nice dinner prepared by Mauro, and that wraps up day one. Second day, the weather, like yesterday, it was a little bit cold in the morning, but the good thing is we have the follow car, so you can take all your warm clothing in the morning and you don't have to worry about it because you can always drop it in the follow car at any of the stops we do along the route. Today we went to Randa. It's inwards on a more flat part of the island because we don't want to go too crazy on the first big riding day. Just before we went on the ride, on day 2, I do a clinic. I will explain the theory about descending, cornering through, 180-degree hairpins that you see a lot here, and how to brake safely and how to increase your skills on a descent.
The bit of braking that you do as you turn into a corner, that's called trail braking. Now the way you do it, and this is different from what general like social media or whatever will tell you, like you can actually brake into a turn.
We could take this into practice on the ride of today because we went to the Randa climb, which has a lot of nice 180-degree switchbacks. It's a very distinct hill that you can see it from almost everywhere on the island with this big radio tower with a sphere on top. Total route was about 95 kilometers and it's a very nice climb. At the top of Randa we're having a nice piece of cake and a coffee. So far the ride's been really nice. It's a bit windy, but we're taking the back roads, so it doesn't bother us that much. The way back from Randa, pretty much all downhill. Coming back to the hotel, this is Petit Hotel Alaro. Very awesome, really nice, like living room style boutique hotel. It's in Alaro, which is the center of the island. So from this location, it's perfect if you want to go anywhere across Mallorca. Good morning, day 3 of the Mallorca Cycling Camp. The weather is fantastic. We're riding up calobra today, so it's gonna be a super big but awesome ride. The third day was the calobra day. This is also the biggest day on the bike in the camp. We had 3 major climbs: Col de Soyer, Verkuijl and calobra, or Col de Rise. The morning was still chilly, just like every other day, and it was kind of windy this day. So we were, packed up with some leg warmers, arm warmers and a wind vest. Very important to stay warm during the morning. Col de Soyer is a really nice climb. It's not that steep, about 5 kilometers long, and on the top you have a really great view across the island. Look at the weather, man. Perfect day on the island.
I'm gonna wait till next week. I'm here a second week. So.
Oh, nice.
Now we're at Soyer. We'll descend, then we're gonna do Verkuijl, which is it's a little longer, but it's not that steep. So it's a really nice, long, steady climb. Very nice tarmac road, wide. And then we'll regroup after Verkuijl, and then we're gonna go down to calobra, the famous calobra, to the beach, and then back up Col de Rise. And then from there, it's all downhill, but we still have a few to go.
Almost.
All downhill until the last.
Right, to the last Col de Tofla, which is always a little bonus.
Which is a bit tough. The joker at the end.
It's there and then boom.
We did have guys last year that talked to us like, how could you not do
I
it?
couldn't
Like,
live.
that's the whole reason of coming to my
I couldn't live with myself.
Like I
if
would get in the van for the whole beginning.
Yeah.
Second big climb was the biggest climb on the island, Verkuijl. It's about 15 kilometers, but it's not that steep, so it's actually very manageable. It takes about between 45 minutes and an hour to get up there, and then approaching the top, that's when it got super cold, which we didn't really expect, so it was quite chilly. We did a quick stop there, and then we continued to another highlight of the day, the calobra climb. Actually, when I left that feed zone, my Di2 battery turned dead. I didn't check the battery levels during the week, and I could shift one time and then it stopped. So I decided not to go down to calobra and back, because without being able to shift, that was not a good idea. And I must say that today I was actually surprised by some riders. They decided to go, for the whole ride, down calobra, all the way back up, after doing Soyer and Verkuijl. So, for example, Martijn, he was a bit worried if he was going to be fast enough or if he would be left behind during the rides. And I told him, dude, we're gonna make sure that you will fit in the group. Turns out this guy has a great mentality and he just keeps on going. He was the biggest guy of the group, but he did the whole ride and he doesn't complain. So that was really awesome to see him change already on day 3. He's a pusher. He goes all the way to the last kilometer. So that was really awesome. I went down with JP and Anthony to the hotel. I managed to get my chain into the big ring, and it was all sort of downhill from there, so I could ride back home. And we have the guide Richard, and he stayed with the other riders at calobra. By the time we got back to the hotel, sun started shining and it was actually warm. If you sit here next to the pool in the sun, out of the wind, it's fantastic. From here, the weather forecast was only gonna get better and better. It's great to see how fast a bunch of random dudes from all over the world turn into a really, cozy group.
Guys are tired, they're looking for some food, and Mauro made some nice food, so we're gonna check out what he made. Chef!
Yes.
What's for dinner?
Pizza night tonight.
Pizza night!
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about! So, we've got Mauro, he's the chef of Petit Hotel. Juan is helping in the kitchen. But multiple pizzas. We have 2 vegans in this week, so we've got vegan pizza and normal pizza. You know, we cater for everyone. Rock and roll, load up. I had one guy in Holland, I was on a crit, and he made his own oval chainring, but it was super pointy and it was like super oval. Wow. And he's like, oh yeah, if you want you can ride it one time. So I took it around the block and it was so crazy. I just couldn't, it was like, and he's like, yeah, every time you pedal it feels like you get a kick in the back. And it's so awesome. It's like, yeah, dude, it's like, yeah, it's just like a kick in the front. Total crap. That's a last minute fix.
Yeah, my chain just dropped.
That's why you use chain wax, so you don't get dirty hands when you're putting your chain back on the bike halfway up the ride.
This is a good example.
But we have baby wipes in the car, so
That's an example why you should always use wax.
I expect a nice ride. The weather is becoming slightly warmer, so that's a good sign. It's blue sky, no wind, so that's important.
Is it natural on camera?
And you had a massage.
You have to make the content, you know?
Day number 4 is the formentor day. Riding all the way to the lighthouse, the most northerly part of the island. A super awesome experience. So we start here at Alaro. First call is the Col de Sabataya.
So this is the switchback day number 2 then?
This is switchbacks day number 2 because yesterday we descended these switchbacks, right?
Yeah.
Super nice descent. We've got the guys from Petit Hotel and they're driving a van provided by ClickRent. The Cycling Fanatics logo on the car and everything. We'll see them on top of this climb at the petrol station. It's one of the climbs that we descended on calobra day. Again, fantastic switchbacks, super nice climb. It was in the morning, it was quiet, the sun was coming up, it was starting to get warm. It was just a really nice climb. Most of the guys this week were riding together, which is really nice. You know, during the climb, I try to have a little chat with all of these guys, and then every time we regroup at a certain point where the follow car will be. First stop was at the petrol station. There's a little cafe, and we really made it to a chill day, so we had some coffee, we had a little rest stop, then we continued towards formentor. You think she has a little issue with the bike? Maybe go check if she has any.
Yeah.
You can always help.
Yeah, every woman wants a man's help.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Everyone filled up.
you're picking.
We're going to descend, do a bit of flat, and then we hit the peninsula to go to Formentor, so that's going to be really cool.
Exactly.
We're the coffee, nice chill vibes,
The
weather, so much warmer than yesterday, so that's nice.
It's a long descent, it's a bit of straight road. Just like last year, I did a little baselining. So I'm in the front, the guys are all in the baseline to get some speed, which is also a fun experience.
I'm gonna get rid of my leg warmers, finally, because it's really warming up. The sun's out, so we need to get the guns out and shine. You know? This is the most scenic part of, I think, of the whole week. So push hard, but make sure you look around because it's gonna be really, really nice.
We go all the way over that first big climb, and then it's all up and down, you know, little climbs, little descents towards that lighthouse, which is a fantastic spot of the island. It's also one of the most famous parts of the island, so it does get quite busy.
Do you see this Bora Bora type of blue in the bay there?
Yeah, what do you think? Nice.
Yeah. But we are here to bike, not to swim.
No.
But nice to see.
Water is pretty cold too. We climb up to the lighthouse, we get a really good group photo, and then it was time to go back.
But here on the island, I'm almost always at the top. Really? Okay. Yeah, because I prefer the position. And actually, this gives me more opportunities,
yeah.
right? And this can't go up more than this, but here I'm there.
So it's a small difference, but I can go all the way here, similar to when I'm in the drops. Because you can air brake, right? There's so many more points that I didn't discuss. If you go really fast, you use actually everything to brake. Aerodynamics. So that's when you put your knees out and you face up and everything, and then you go into the corner and boom!
That's what I do on the motorbike as well.
Right. So we made it. The formentor lighthouse. It's right there. Here we're looking back at the island. Spectacular views. It's a bit busy with cars, but it's like this every day. So that's just how it is. Unless you come here at 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, we were sleeping back then. So
Luckily we were sleeping back there.
right, it's a holiday. And it's warm now.
It is.
Perfect. So you see how crazy this little piece of parking lot? I don't know. I don't know what Maro was saying about no cars.
It's the same situation as last time.
Soon after.
Yeah, buddy.
What's up? Almost died 3 times, but I'm here at the top of something. Last one, slowest by far.
So you made it?
No, I walked. I took the bus.
Several bad puns later.
They have a vagina sticker.
It's called the Vagina Camp.
Cycling vaginas. Not cycling fanatics. All right, we're gonna grab some lunch in Poyensa now. It's a one-way street. The only way to go back is on the same road. But because you're riding the other direction, the views are completely different. So it's actually really awesome. We went to Porto Poyensa to get some lunch in this little cycling cafe right next to the beach. However, we do offer the option to ride your bike back to the hotel. It's another 40 kilometers. You know, we went really fast and JP really enjoyed that experience.
Yeah.
Good job.
Guys, thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, teamwork.
Yeah. Fun times.
Locomotive.
Locomotive.
We call it scooter training in Holland. It's good for your speed in the legs, JP.
Yeah. Thank you for easing just what needed to be, you know, on the uphill was, you know, struggling, you know, and then when I saw the crest, come on.
Any one of you guys have ridden on a velodrome before? Never.
Never.
You? No? Day 5 was the velodrome day.
What's up, guys? What's up, Cycling Fanatics?
All right, let's roll. I call it the velodrome day because this was kind of the highlight of the day. It was also a relatively easy day because most of it was flat. We left a little bit later than the rest of the week, so we could sleep in for an extra hour. And then we rode towards the velodrome, which was about an hour of cycling on flat roads. And there I did a sprint clinic. Where was your experience?
Belgium in Ghent.
Good improvement from last year already, man. I see a big difference. I remember last year you were completely fixed, like on the bike, and now it looks way more natural. For Martijn, I noticed that you don't stand a lot on the bike, so by the time you get more speed, it starts to get unstable, right? Well, there's one tip I'm gonna give everyone. First of all, you're doing a good job, right? You wanna get your legs straight in the sprint, and you go forward a little bit. I'm actually in front of my saddle, but that also introduces instability because you're on the front wheel. But the movement of your bike first is pretty good, man. Yeah, I mean it looks natural. Just the movement of the hips is something that everybody does it.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to improve, you can be more aerodynamic by putting your arms, bending your arms more and putting your head lower. But for the movement of the bike is good. But this is the same if you come out of the saddle on a standard climb. It will be the same tips. Like lock the hips, lock the shoulders, and let the bike move. Actually, you want to have a pretty high cadence in sprint. Power production is torque times cadence, times speed. That's power. So if your torque is very high, but your cadence is very low, you're not producing a lot of power. So you actually want to be at a very high RPM as you start the sprint and then shift up. But shifting during a sprint, that's another story, right? Now I wanted to show you which line you can take to make more speed. Basically, you go on the outside
You go all the way up
and you drop down to the white line. My legs are actually really tired. Yeah. Oh. Right, so normally I would try to shift maybe once or twice. So sprinting is one of the things that I really think is an interesting topic. It can actually improve your cycling as a whole. So we practice on sprints, but it's not actually to improve your sprint, but it's just to improve your whole skill on the bike.
Okay, so we had a really nice time at the velodrome. Right now we're having a quick break here. Full cars right there. And we're gonna race up Santa Magdalena, which is a 2.7 kilometer climb. Eric, you think you can improve your time of last year?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure you can.
So.
Yeah, pretty sure. That's the goal. Like,
Yes.
Who's gonna be the fastest?
I think somebody starting with J.
No, I'm not.
Jasper.
I'm not in the competition.
It will be.
Is there money on it?
Yes.
I'll go
Depends
if
on
there's
how.
money.
I think Ryan can probably be the fastest.
There's
if he
money
tries.
on it. I'm gonna unleash my real power.
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Good luck, Eric.
sending everyone off one by one. JP is gonna chase Ryan to see how long he can hold on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Last year I did this climb absolutely full gas. I did 6 minutes 55 or 56 at 484 watts. A crazy power record for me, really good job. But today I'm really tired still. I'm actually still tired from Cape Epic, but we'll give it a little go.
Go, 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 go! Yeah, boy!
Small roads, super narrow switchbacks that ends on top with a great view. Not a lot of people go there because, you know, it's not calobra, it's not formentor, but it's actually a really awesome park.
Ooh. Ryan! Yeah, boy! Hey, je ging toch rustig aan doen?
Kom op, doorzetten!
Okay, Anthony, 50 meters! Woo! Whoa!
Terrible. Did my max power effort for 10 minutes. I think I don't know how much it is.
Nice job.
We'll see. Thanks.
Yes.
How was it?
That was good.
It's a nice climb, man.
Yeah, it is a nice climb. It's like a couple of 100 meters in like a short while.
Yeah.
Push yourself just a little bit. It's not that long. Just a little bit. You can make it. Trust in yourself, right within yourself to the top.
It's one of the hidden gems of Mallorca.
Yeah.
But I did a big mistake. I said I'm going to try to follow
Jasper?
no, Ryan from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I started with him actually.
That's always a big mistake.
Yeah. And then I blew up, and then you know you need a few hundred meters to recover, where you go very slow, so you lose basically whatever you gain, and then yeah.
Day 6, the big one, the best of the Tramuntana. If you do, for example, the Mallorca 312, you start in Alcudia, you do the whole Tramuntana mountains, but this part is actually the best part of the whole island in terms of coastline views, nice climbing, great descending, good tarmac. So I really wanted to get all the riders towards that coastline and to get that first view of the amazing ocean, the steep cliffs and the nice switchy roads over there on that side of the island.
the best for last. We had so many cool days, so many awesome rides. But today we're going into the Tramuntana and we're doing the best part of it. Obviously calobra is amazing. Col de Soyer, Prig Major, all these climbs are awesome. But today we're riding a route along the coast that I still remember the first time I did it. The views are just so awesome, and I want to have everyone that comes to the camp experience that same moment.
First 35k was sort of a transition. We had to get there, so we were on a slightly bigger road, and then from Esporles we did the first climb, and then after the descent we get this amazing view, and we have the follow car for the first stop.
We had a special request today for the follow car to have baguette, white bread. You know, sometimes life is easy.
The vegan staple.
Right, but all the Martin stuff is vegan also. We double checked, but the cookies, the chocolate cookies we had were not vegan. So here we go.
This place is amazing. The switchback on the side of the cliff with the sun shining on your back.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. You know what? I've seen Richard Branson's mansion on the side of the cliff. He has a big house. Oh my god, the guy is rich.
on your private date.
During the camp we're supported by a few brands. First of all, Martin is delivering us with high quality ride food, so drink mix, bars, gels, and we have it in the follow car, so during the rides you can fill up. And we also bring bananas, but if you want proper nutrition on the rides, you've got that. Follow car is by Click Rent, and they even put like our logo on the car, so that's pretty cool. And we make sure that the car's here every like hour or hour and a half, so you're never stuck along without water. You can bring your arm warmers, you can take them off, drop them in the car. It just provides a super good experience and some comfort on these rides.
Taking Instagram photos by Anthony. It's getting worse and worse.
Oh, this picture! Hey, Col de Sagramola, second feed zone of today. We're really enjoying it. We've done 54 kilometers, so we're 65 kilometers left. The total was 120k. 3 more climbs.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Fanatics,
Is it
fantastic. Yeah,
still have energy?
yes.
Good.
I'm riding within myself as usual, so
Yeah, way to go.
yeah, very cool. And I'm enjoying the views as I go.
Awesome.
I took several pictures I'll show you in the group. You will see nice pictures.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go. Good?
Yeah.
How is it compared to the 312?
Well, it's nicer, you know. Less people.
Less busy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good support. Hey,
I already took a swim, man.
you were first.
Yeah, I was first.
Nice.
You won the stage.
And that's a wrap. Cycling Camp Mallorca in the books. I'm glad you made it all the way back with the
Thank
flat
you very
tire.
much for this open heart surgery on my tire. You know, plugging, replugging,
Right.
and then I made it to the end. That
was the whole objective, right? Yeah.
you know, that was really great, and you know me a bit now. What I like really is, you know, to follow the pack in the small roads.
Made it.
Yes. Good job, man, on the pace line.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the way.
Without the broom wagon.
Right. Yeah. Superhero award.
You see the sun. The sun.
Really nice way to close off a fantastic week of cycling here on Mallorca. After that, we had a very awesome barbecue dinner. So we had Juan, one of the staff members of the hotel. He was cooking on the grill. The tables were set outside. We enjoyed the food. And after that, everybody was, you know, had some time to pack up their bags and everything to get ready for the departure day, which was the next day.
So guys, if you're still watching, I think you're interested and ready to experience Mallorca yourself. So head over to cyclingfanatics.cc to reserve your spot for next year's camp. We've got 3 weeks available in April, and trust me, they will fill up. We've got riders returning year after year, and that's for a reason. So come ride with me. Explore Mallorca, improve your skills, boost your motivation, and make some incredible memories. See ya!